Hey guys, what's freaking going on? It's Thursday here. And I don't know why my dog's barking. Like he thinks somebody's at the door because I came out talking to the camera. Let me just deal with this. Enough! Anyway, I'm gonna grab another cup of coffee here. Would you stop? There's nobody there. See, he's getting old and senile, right? So, he's kind of more stupider than normal. He thinks someone's at the door, like he's dumb. Anyway, Joss gave me a bunch of coffees. This one here is a vanilla bean coffee from Muskoka. I have the Muskoka maple up top, but this is the bean one. I want to see what it tastes like. Oh, that's freaking good. That's pretty good. Also, guys, being Thursday, today is day 4 of 5. 4 of 5 of what? I started a 5-day fast again on Monday. Mainly because I got some trouble areas on my body that I need to get consumed by myself. Mainly down here, this area here doesn't really want to frig off. I've tried all the exercises to tone the area up, but there's excess skin that I need to consume. Therefore, autophagy kicks in, helps reduce that skin. I'm only doing a 5-day because, holy crap, let me tell you about the weight loss situation. Weighed in on Monday at 211, 215 fully geared. And today with all my clothes on, I'm coming in at 206. It's been a while since I've done a weight loss update, eh? 206 pounds all geared up, and this morning when I was wearing nothing but my pajama pants, I came in at 203. So I don't want to lose too much more weight because I don't want to be a friggin' twig. But I do want to, I'm kind of obsessing over the way my body looks naked. That's pretty weird. I never used to care. It's things, right? Well, anyway, right now what I'm doing is I'm editing up yesterday's video. I'm going to get that ready to deploy. And today what we're going to do is we got to put the garbage at the side of the road because the garbage guy's coming by today. And while I was downstairs, I should have grabbed a bag because I want to fill up another bag of stuff. Bring that to the side of the road as well. Just try and clear out a bunch of the junk in the house. Figure why make dump runs when you can just let the truck that you're paying taxes for do the work for you. Where are my garbage bags? So it's currently what, 9:30 right now? I think Maslach opens at 9 and they close at 5. Also today, being that it's the end of the month, I need to go and pick up my parking pass for the next 2 months. We just signed off on yet another 2-month extension on our contracts at work, so might as well buy another 2 months worth of parking. Oh, one problem from yesterday. The buffer and sander, when they're wet, they like to throw particles. And let me tell you, my belt has seen better days. But it's a good thing my spit is highly acidic right now because I'm in super ketosis from being in this fast. Check this out. Crisis adverted. Okay, there's a couple particles left on it, but good enough for me. That is one side effect, guys, of being in ketosis, is that your breath, it smells fruity, people say. But it tastes like how acetone smells, which is why, one reason why I like vaping, because it gets that flavor in your mouth to kind of get rid of that taste of acetone. Otherwise, you're brushing your teeth every 15 minutes because you just can't stand that taste. And what's funny is, my friend Joss, back when she first decided to start keto, back in February, she tried to do a 5-day, she did a 3-day fast, I think it was 3 or 5 day, I can't remember. But she got the acetone breath and she was smoking cigarettes at the time. And this is what kind of pushed her over the edge to switch to vaping instead of cigarettes, because apparently the taste of the cigarette with the acetone breath was something to be less desirable. I don't know if she was dry heaving or anything, but she described it as the most disgusting thing she's ever tasted in her life. Fasting helps you quit cigarettes. Just putting that out there. All right, let's take a rip over to Maslach and see if we can get what we need. Now, you probably heard me in the past complaining about my phone. I've had this phone now for 2.5 years. I pretty much charge it every night, and well, you probably shouldn't do that with your phone because batteries are only good for what, 300 to 500 charges, and then they're gravy. And that's been happening where the battery is finally showing its signs of weakness. It gets to about 85 to 80%, and then the phone will just power dump to 20%. I'm charging it about 2 times a day. It's pretty bad. And I don't really use my phone that much. Oh, she's a beauty day in the bay today, people. Let me tell you what. Friggin' night. Oh, I should have brought my garbage out. Let's go back inside and get it. Pretty sure that weed layer stuff worked pretty good on the front yard. Yup. Okay, let me grab my last can of garbage here. Now to maneuver that can around the car so I don't bang it into the car and wreck the paint. See what I mean, guys? I got a lot of room up front here. People were asking if I was going to store the car in the garage this winter, and the answer is hell yes. This chair, I'm going to do what 2CV Bloke said, take the strut off of it and try and manufacture it to work on my chair upstairs. Just going to pitch the rest. I do plan on making a dump run in the very near future, because I do have some stuff I want to dump and go from there. Anyway, let's get this here out of here. All right, look at the splatter on the side of the garbage can. That's hilarious. That's from polishing and wet sanding and all that other nonsense. That's what ends up on my jean right around my belly area. Well, let's go over to Maslach and see if we can get some 800 grit and 1000 grit sandpaper, preferably the kind with the black sandpaper. And I'm going to talk more about my foam problems and other things. Let's pitter patter. Sorry if you hear the ticking from the camera. I really got to come up with a better mount for the truck. This one here is like literally coming apart. Which reminds me, guys, how do you get that 3M tape off your dash? I'm probably just going to try and use WD-40, see if it breaks the abrasive hold. So yeah, I've been needing a new phone for a while, and I was waiting for the Asus Zenfone 6 because I've really liked Asus phones, and the Asus Zenfone 6 comes with like a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, and the rear cameras are the front cameras because they just flip up, but they're saying that motorized thing is actually really durable despite what people's concerns are. My big thing about the Zenfone 6 is they just recently started pre-orders in the US, and they're not sure if it's going to be here in September or November. You can buy it right now from sites like Banggood and AliExpress and all that, but it's an international phone. And I saw in videos where it gets shipped to you in not English, so you got to like figure out what Chinese symbols mean English so you can convert the Android over, and every time you do a factory reset, which I have yet to do with a phone, mind you. Well, no, I shouldn't say that, because I factory resetted this phone here to see if that would solve my battery issue, and it's definitely not the issue. That was from Asus. They're like, oh, try a factory reset, that might resolve your battery problem. And I tried it. No, the battery is on its last leg. It's not holding a charge. Game over. Thanks for coming out. GG. Need a new freaking battery. But it's hard to find the batteries for these phones. I probably could just replace it, but I'm like, you know what? I'm due for an upgrade. This thing here has a freaking 635 by Qualcomm, or 625. I think it's a 625. It's an old processor. It lags at times doing simple things. So I decided I wanted to get a new phone. So I figured, you know what? Prime Day is coming up, right? Well, Prime Day is gone now, but Prime Day is coming up, and they always have good deals on phones at Prime Day. And I checked, and there was no good deals that really stood out to me. Just a bunch of phones by companies that I never even heard of, so I wasn't sure if it was a bright idea to even bother picking one up. And of course I had the option, like right now I have unlimited data on my phone for 75 bucks a month. I could have put an extra 20 bucks on that and got a phone right from my carrier for 2 years and been like, yay, new phone. But I didn't want to jack my bill up any higher than it already is. I wanted to buy an unlocked phone. And I almost, like, I didn't know what to do. It's like Asus announced finally that they're going to start pre-orders, but they're not sure when they're doing shipping. So I needed to react. I needed to figure out something, because this phone here, it's rough. The charging port on it's acting up, and it's showing its age. It's definitely showing its age. And I don't know about you guys, but if you're a Prime member on Amazon and you checked out Prime Days, weren't you thoroughly displeased with how bad it sucked? Like, there was nothing on there. I didn't buy a single... Oh, no, sorry, I bought something. I bought a USB pen drive for my truck because it's one of the short, stubby kind, and it's 128 gigs. So I literally loaded, like, just boatloads of friggin' MP3s on it so I could play them in my truck. Because my entire CD library, I used the program, I can't remember what the hell it was called, but it lets you just put the CD in and it converts it to MP3. And then I just threw all that on my friggin' pen drive. So now I got all my music on this pen drive, all my music's in the truck. Only problem is I was trying to seek through the libraries. If you want to, like, oh, I want to listen to like Tool Undertow, and then you're looking for Tool Undertow, and it's like you got to go through the menus, and the Ford Sync system isn't exactly the quickest menu browsing. It's kind of sloppy. Maybe the Sync 3 is a lot better, but this is like basic Sync. Anyway, so I was looking for a new phone. Amazon failed me. I came across a deal the other day for a phone that's kind of not what I need, but it has a lot of the specs that I like. And I pulled the trigger on it, and it's cheaper than what the Zenfone 6 would be. And that's all I'm going to tell you about that. Where the hell is Maslak? It's around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. That's all I'm going to tell you about the phone, because we're going to be doing a unboxing video of it when it comes in, hopefully sooner than later, because let me tell it. Go ahead. You're blocking the whole friggin' entrance. Jesus, Murphy. Buddy cuts his corner so damn sharp. Alright, let's get in here and see if we can find some sanding discs. But yeah, I'll do a video on the phone when I get it and show you what I got, and then you guys can criticize it. I know a lot of people aren't going to like it. A lot of people are going to be like, why'd you get that? And mainly it was because of the price, and you'll see that. Anyway, let's go see what we can get. Peace. Alright. That was actually pretty good. For the 800,000, 1,500, and 2,000 kits, you had to buy the whole box, 79 cents per disc. They wouldn't just sell them individually. So, whatever, bought the whole damn box. So we got 50 freaking discs, boys. Enough to get everything done. We'll get her. We'll get her. Then we got some leftovers too. Apparently my brother wants me to paint his car. Not the whole car, just he's got some typical General Motors wheel well rot from the car driving in the friggin' awesome winters we have around here. So he wants to bring the car over, and for that I'm not going to use the Uralex. We're just going to rattle can it. I checked with this place here, and they do sell color match. And his car is that, it's an Impala, it's black, it's Dad's old car. So I figure we'll just get some color match GM black, and we'll blast her down, use some rust converter, friggin' prime it, paint it, blend it, call it a day. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be covered up so it quits rotting. Yeah. Now, I did mention that this weekend I was going to work on Dirty Bird some more. I'm not sure how that's going to pan out. My buddy, basically, this is his last weekend that he has to move, and he kind of waited to the last minute to get everything finalized. And I told him a while ago that I would give him a hand moving stuff because, well, he doesn't really have a vehicle. What the hell happened to that car? Holy, did you see the back of that thing? Just covered in friggin' stuff. Anyway, I told him I'd give him a hand moving. It's my buddy Jean, also known as Bon John Jovi, friggin'. The guy sang Bon Jovi that one night at karaoke's. So I'm gonna give him a hand moving his stuff because I got the 8-foot bed, and he's gonna be borrowing his dad's new GMC truck. And I think his cousin's coming over with a truck, so we'll have 3 pickups hauling his shit. It shouldn't take too long, but all depends on how fast we move loading things. Like, you know me, I love to lift now, but it all depends on how motivated those guys are to freaking give her. So we'll get that all done, and then maybe when I come back I can carry on my wayward son with Project Dirty Bird, because I really want to get this thing somewhat looking aight. Now, they did have heavy cut compound there, which is what I should be using instead of that McGuire shit that I tried last night, which, you know, it's fine for removing subtle scratches and things. Like when my truck got hit, that's what I could have used to take the scratch out of it. Instead I used rubbing compound, which worked just as good. But you use that there, that heavy compound with a denim pad, and you can basically knock back a whole bunch of orange peel. And it works pretty effective. That's the video that I saw on YouTube. That's what Buddy was doing, and let me tell you, it worked pretty friggin' decently. But these sanding discs seem to do the same job, and these ones here look like they're really going to do the job well. They don't have the holes in them for the vacuum, so that's a thing. But that's fine. We don't need that because it was sucking up water and drying out the surface way too damn quick. I don't want that feature. I want the water to stay on the surface so that the panel can cool better and I can hit the target areas a little harder. So, I don't know when we're going to tackle this project. Like I said, today I work 3 to 11. Tomorrow I work 3 to 11. Saturday I told him I'd be there for 11 to help finish his move. And Sunday is my day, and then next week I work Monday to Friday 9 to 5. So we might be able to do some damage throughout the week after hours, like after we get home from work. We'll see what we get up to. We'll just play it by ear, people. We'll just play it by ear. That's a thing. At least we got the discs now. I should have just went there instead of Amazon, because let me tell you, those Amazon discs are bunk. Garbage. Let's see if these discs are any better. I'll show you what we got when we get home. So let's pitter patter, have at her, head home, and go from there. All right, peace. All right, so here's what we got. Some Sia abrasives, 800 grit. Oh shit, they're 6-inch discs. I'm a 5-inch sand. Whatever, we'll figure it out. But they are the soft on one side, rugged on the other, and we should be able to knock back a lot of this crap with them. There's 50 of them in there, so we got plenty of stock. Nice. Because I don't know when I'm going to do it. I probably could do some right now, because it is only 10:30. But I don't really feel like getting too messy before work. And that's a thing. So, my main goal when I do get back at this project, probably this weekend or maybe the next video, is going to be to attack the hood and finish this off, because I want to get this here looking nice and smooth. Now, I did notice that I had some paint issues here. Yeah. That's where I went too aggro with the friggin' grinder. That's about it. Oh, and one other mistake that I made that I realized after I cleaned out the gun is, do you notice I didn't paint in here? Yup, screwed that up, boys. Oh well. Like I said, dirty bird the turd. She ain't gonna be pretty. She just looks that way. But that's okay, because I'm alright with that. We'll get this here all sanded down. Looking good. And then once she's all sanded and out of the garage, I want to tackle these dirty rims or wheels or whatever the hell you want to call them. I got that Meguiar's shit, got some SOS pads, some steel wool. We're going to try and get them to shine as much as possible. Probably not perfect, but good enough for me. And all should be good in the hood. Big times. Anyway, I'm going to head her back inside because there's not much I want to do out here. This is basically a project for another day. So let's pitter patter and have at her. Get back inside. I wonder if the garbage guy's going to come around before I go to work or after. I guess we'll have to wait to see. Oh my god, here we go again. It's just me, stupid. I swear this dog just barks all the freaking time. It's like last night, I'm sleeping and he just goes off like a fire alarm for no freaking reason. Probably had a bad dream or something, who knows? Dog's at that age, like I said, he's senile. Way she freaking goes, boys! Anyway, I had an idea for a video that I was thinking about doing. I'm gonna go downstairs and reload my coffee because I got some coffee and I want to have some more freaking coffee. But an idea for a video that I wanted to do that's not Dirty Bird or mechanics related. You guys remember last year Dell sent me that laptop for review? The Ryzen 2500U with the Vega 8 graphics card, and then I went and upgraded it to 16 gigs of RAM and put an NVMe drive into it just to make it a little bit more balls deep. I got a question that I need answering, and I'm going to answer it on my own. And I was wondering if I should make a video about this because maybe you guys would like to know this too. My big question is can it VR? That's right. Can I plug my VR headset into that freaking computer, set up mixed reality, and play games like Beat Saber and other low-end graphic games like Super Hot, which, by the way, I suck at. You know, because VR is becoming real mainstream real soon. The new Windows Update patch is coming with the Microsoft Mixed Reality XR Kit. And the XR Kit is the developer kit for virtual reality games, which means there's going to be a lot of developers out there busting out some VR games. And I know I'm fasting and all, but I'm not seeing any calories listed on this container. It's just creatine. Creatine should not upset me. Well, it's going to upset me. It's going to give me gut rot. No, it won't. I'm going to add some creatine to my coffee. Can't do collagen, because collagen will friggin' take me out of my fast, but I like creatine. Anyway, back on topic. The whole idea is like Joss, for instance, has never tried VR. My buddy Jean's never tried VR. And if my laptop can VR, now the thing is I saw the Dell, the one like mine, but the Intel model with the 620, Intel Iris 620 or whatever the hell they're calling their video card, and it was able to play basic games like Beat Saber and that. So I was like, well, frig, the Vega 8 can play PUBG. So the Vega 8 can play PUBG. It's already a better graphics card than the Intel GMA. So if it's a better graphics card, it should be able to VR if the Intel can, right? So this is the battle plan. We're gonna give her a go. We're gonna see if it works. Now, I was gonna make a video on it. I'm wondering, are you guys interested in that? If not, I'll just do it on the sidelines and not make a video. I don't really care. But if you want to see if you can VR, let me know in the comments down below, because that's what we're gonna do. Yo! Anyway, people, that's all I got for today, so hopefully you enjoyed today's video. A lot of talking, a lot of updates. Got some product for the car for the weekend, so we're good to go. Just got to get through these next 2 days, and then we're in it to win it. Oh, maybe 3, because I got to help my buddy move on Saturday. Okay, the next 3 days, and then we're in it to win it. So anyway, people, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below, they freaking go. And until next time, people, peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.